I recently found this blazer in my wardrobe that I wore for a Smarts Day at school a long time ago. I look good in it. It's got a button missing, but see? That's how when you... Well, that's what... That's what happens when you have something for a long time, isn't it? I am Blazer Boy. Friends. They brought me a lot of happy times, but they've also brought me a lot of sad times. Hello internet people out there! This is going to be like where I'm going to make all my videos, just with a tripod in my room and sitting on my bed. This is the kind of setup that you'll be getting. Look at my posters! This is what happens when you're addicted to Kerrang magazine. Alright, look, see. This magazine is actually better than nuts. There, I said it, alright? Throwing down the gauntlet. So, obviously I wanted to record a video for something, and this is what I want to talk about. By the time this video is uploaded, I will have left my current school, and I would have probably, well, I will have left on study leave. That means that I will be saying goodbye to some of my friends, and some of them I will never see again. I want to keep in contact with people. I have a couple of friends on Facebook, but you know, some of them hardly talk to me, I hardly talk to them, and I'll be getting people's phone numbers. Yeah, see? I have more girls' numbers than I have guy numbers. See, the thing is with schools is that you're kind of forced to talk to each other, and therefore you're kind of forced to make friends or die. But the whole concept of that doesn't really apply to me, because, you know, I like being forced to make friends. You know, because if it weren't for that simple thing, then I wouldn't have met the people who have made me who I am today. Let's just say that the rest of the video is going to sound slightly cheesy, but then again, I'm a cheesy sod, so what are you going to do about it? I have amazing friends, alright? I'm not even joking. I have met friends who have just been simply fucking awesome. You know, because I have a friend who once compared herself to Marmite and said that she was a prostitute. Not at the same time. I have a friend who has the most awesome taste in music I've ever seen. And I have a friend who's originally from France. Hi! One thing I like about my friends is that, you know, they've changed over the years, alright? You know, whether it's going to be like appearance-wise or personality-wise, they've just changed. And I can't really think of one person who's like changed in a bad way. All of my friends have changed in fantastic, great ways. Even I have changed. I mean, when I was in year 7, I was really shy and quiet, and you know, I hardly had any confidence. But in the 5 years I've been at my current school, I have had confidence boosts. I have expressed myself more, and I have changed as a person into what you've seen me as today. And you know, it's because of my friends that I'm like this. And another reason why I'll never forget my friends is because we've had our laughs. You know, we've had really funny times. For example, this is actually quite a recent thing. It was like a week or 2 weeks ago. I was basically sitting down for assembly, and the person who I sit in front of sat on my foot. It was like a good pain. I have a friend who we kind of played this like hypnotizing game with, where basically I told him to do stuff and he did stuff. I told him to go over and jump up and down by a wall. There was an open window. He jumped up and he banged his head, and oh my god, it made me laugh so much. That's probably like the funniest thing that's ever happened. And I remember once we were having PE, and also the field that my school has. I don't really remember why, but one of my friends was like chasing after this other person I know, and basically he tripped over someone's foot. He went, yeah, and he literally went flying. I'm not joking. And he just went flying, and it's probably like the cheesiest thing I'm actually going to say, but I would consider myself to be one of those people who's always there for one of my friends, and You know, they're always there for me. I'm always there for them. You know, because I've suffered from depression in the past, and for various reasons, and my friends have always been there to help me out of it. I'm now actually going to read to you the nicest thing that anyone's actually ever said to me. And basically I was suffering from like depression about like YouTube related stuff, about whether I should like continue doing this, and this, I didn't want to let people down, and I spoke to this person I know. I'm not going to say who it is for obvious reasons, but I'm just going to read to you what he or she said. Alex, do you want to know something? I admire you for putting videos on YouTube, and whatever you put on there is amazing, because it takes a hell of a lot of courage to do so. You'll never let me down, Alex. You're doing something not everyone has the guts to do. The person in question, I'm not gonna, as I said before, I'm not gonna tell you his or her name, and neither does the person watching this need to tell anyone. You know, the person in question probably won't exactly know who it is. Anyway, that message alone made me feel instantly better. It made me the happiest that I've probably ever felt, and let's just say I didn't just smile. You know, my friends are always there to tell me stuff, I'm always there to tell them stuff, and you know, it's just a wonderful connection that I have with some people. For example, one of my friends, it might be jokingly, but he told me that apparently one of the people in my form fancies me. I think he might be joking, but that's nice to know. And going back to what I said previously about people changing, it's not a bad thing, you know. People change, I change, I admit I've changed, for the better, hopefully. Talking about appearance-wise, I remember that my mum was giving me a lift out of school, and one of my friends walked like across the front of the car, and I remember she said, "Is that so-and-so?" And I replied, yeah, she's changed, hasn't she? Well, maybe not word for word, but you know, what are you going to do about it, okay? So to cover up the good points, my friends are amazing people. This is going to sound cheesy as fuck, but I don't care. I love my friends. Alright, I mean, they're always there for me, and you know, I'm going to have to leave them. Jesus Christ. So, that's the good things, and now I move on to the slightly bad things. Also, when I posted my first video, which was an, you know, accent video, which is currently my most viewed clip, people came up to me and they said that it made them laugh. Apparently, one person was laughed so hard that she started crying, which is really nice to know that I'm that funny. You know, I remember loads of things about my friends, loads of things that they won't even remember. I even remember like how I met some of my friends. I've actually got like a list here, and I'm just gonna go for it and tell you my friends' names and how I met them. Hugo Buchny. I basically met Hugo through another friend of mine, and Hugo, you were probably like my best friend in year 7, but now everyone's my best friend. So, James Peterson Purdy. I met you at Scouts before I ever came to my current school. Before year 7, I knew you. That's kind of cool, don't you think? Katie Jones. I'm not sure if you remember, but I basically met you because you invited onto my table for an experiment. You invited to my table as me and 2 other people. No, you remember? No? Just me? Oh. It was in year 7. You were invited to my table. What more do you want? Joe Foster. I met you because you were invited to join me and someone else in a geography activity. We shook hands as well. Tomo Harold. You right? I met you. It was PE. We were playing bench football. Both you and I were out. We were sitting next to each other, and we started talking. Emily Crowler. I don't really remember how I probably met you, but I do remember when we became like friends, more really good friends. Basically, I used to sit next to you in registration, and we used to talk about awesome bands like both My Valentine and Linkin Park and We Are the Ocean, Bring Me the Horizon, Miss May I, just really incredible bands, and you know, I miss those conversations. Harriet Potter. I kind of knew who you were, but I never exactly spoke to you. However, when we went on a geography trip to Stratford, you and I just sat on the wall and talked while the other two people we were with just did all the work. We're lazy! Yay! We had a really nice conversation and I enjoyed it. James Patrick. Alright, now you might not remember this, James, but it was on that abduction day, and I remember that I was sitting down, you know, in the assembly, and you were sitting next to me. I know it was you because I remember your face. I remember your year 6 face and stuff, and basically my tummy kind of rumbled a bit, and you just did this. We both did that at the same time, and we both turned our heads away at the same time. That's the first moment I ever properly met you, but never actually said anything to you. Jesus Christ, I remember so much. Amrita, how do you pronounce your last name? Is it Bogle or Bogle? Bogle? How do you pronounce it? Ah, okay. I met you, Amrita, because I was told to sit next to you in IT, and you became really good friends with me. I actually was surprised at how much of a good friend I became with you. You know, it was literally like, sit down, best friends. What more could you ask for? So that ends this really cheesy video that actually had me crying in the middle, and list of shout outs that I was told to give. Well, I'm just going to read through them and just read them out. Some people I've mentioned previously, but I'm just going to read through them again. Katie Jones, Becky McNeil, Chloe Conroy, Ellie Bradshaw, Riyadh Chowdhury, Anis Mohammed, George Lowe, and Liam Cabana. By the way, guys, keep those accent suggestions coming in, because I will make another accent video and you will spend the rest of your life laughing your head off at it. Oh, by the way, my friends want to give you a message.
Subscribe to Al My Pal 666.
Subscribe
to Al
My Pal
_my Pal. Legend in the game.
Subscribe to Al My Pal. He's a very good pal of mine.
Subscribe to Al My Pal. Yeah.
Subscribe to Al My Pal.
Subscribe to Al My Pal on YouTube.
Where else? Yeah, you should do that. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this slightly different video. I hope you enjoyed this setup, because this is how it's going to be from now on. Me wearing a blazer, talking to a camera in my bedroom for no real reason. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and subscribe. Yeah. Bye. Al My Pal, come and rate and subscribe. Bitch. Ah, that's really nice, thank you. Fuck off. The reason why I keep on looking away is because my planning sheet is here. Just to point out. I know it seems kind of unprofessional, sorry. Please don't walk in here. Please don't walk in here. Please don't walk in here. This is going to look really stupid. Me talking to a camera. No? Good. Stay out.